Sharticles.
It's rolling. Sharticles.
Sharticles.
This is a new idea for a playlist we've got. Yeah, Sharticles, where we basically review bad news that's shark.
I thought we'd done this before.
Are we? Oh yeah. There's a playlist. If you click it, you can watch the whole lot. Maybe we don't add that in. I don't know. Do you want to try a different intro?
Yes.
Okay.
Barshens. So today, from the Croydon Advertiser, fury after Croydon Council donated £10,000 to show where actor did a poo on stage.
Brilliant.
I had to sign up for stuff to even read this.
Oh,
Just point
really?
that out, yeah.
Did you have to pay?
No, fortunately, but I had to answer a survey about if I want to buy a new car. An opposition councillor has accused Croydon Council of failing the public decency test after almost £50,000 of public money was invested into a revolting and sickening arts festival. And I didn't get an invite!
Well, this is an outrage. Could be a whole festival of poo.
The council spent £10,000 and Arts Council England donated £38,000 of lottery funding into the Biennial of International Performance, Art and Noise.
But what happened to the remaining £2,000?
That is a good question. All went on sandwiches.
Yeah.
Part of which saw performers show off sex toys as well as wee and poo on the stage. The festival, produced by an organisation called Tempting Failure, like it.
What? Yeah, that sets it on its path. They should have picked that up, yeah.
Like
the application. Oh, that
To
sounds
fail
fun.
is art. Conservative opposition leader councillor Tim Pollard said, "People don't want the council spending money on something plainly indecent like this when there are more important things to invest the money on. It seems revolting and sickening to me."
Wow, so there's a festival where actually people wee and poo and...
Well, I presume it was part of one performance as opposed to the constant effluence festival.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's...
I'm intending to find out who proposed and approved this, as I have no idea. We weren't told by the council and didn't see any promotion for it, but I'm not entirely surprised I didn't get an email.
What is that picture?
Because I have no email address.
We can see half... I could just see his knees. I was like, what could that... Oh, it's someone squatting in a chair and they've wet themselves.
Yeah,
Is that art? Is that what they're...
I don't know. I really don't know. It's not a lot of money, but... Well, it is like 50 grand a minute ago. But in times... It's not a lot of money for me in my 4 palaces. But in times of austerity, you have a duty to spend money on what people want and need. Well, you just said some people wanted it. and people do need a shit.
They do. Everyone's got to go.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't been for 2 days, and I was in your house. I was very good. Never poo in someone's house. That's what I try not to do. When I was staying at yours, I was like, I don't want to do a poo in your house. So I went for one a minute ago before we started filming. So.
Great.
Moving swiftly
Did
on.
that pass the decency test?
No, Barry,
Sorry.
it did not.
Yeah, but I don't like pooing in someone else's house.
Why?
I don't know.
What the toilet's there for?
My friend's really funny. Like, remember American Pie when Stiff Thingamajiggy's like putting the Finch, putting the paper around? My friend is like that. He will not poo anywhere but his own house.
How do you know this?
Because I was his best man at his wedding this summer, and I told the entire wedding people in my speech. It was my first story. I've got this cracking story about him. And he makes his wife, get this wrong, his now wife, he'll say, right, we're going to bed now. And he'll poo 3 times a day. But he'll go, he'll go once in the morning, and he'll come home from work and poo, and then in the evenings he'll come and do he'll go say, well, going to bed now, and he'll make his missus sit on the bed first, and he'll go on the poo, go for a poo, and then he'll I've got a recording that I played at his wedding on video. He like sits there for half an hour, and he will not leave until he goes. He forces himself to go. He's got like this thing, but he has to be on his own toilet, and he laps water on to keep himself hydrated. Sorry, that's a sharticle, isn't it?
So, any Freudians watching, you're going to be really enjoying this one.
Does that sound like you? Let us know down below.
Sorry, but this sounds like something you could get arts funding for.
Yeah, that's it.
This.
I could tell him there's a festival there.
Well, my two is sort of things to tell you off the back of that are, number one, that's a great way to get rectal cancer.
Yeah.
And 2, he's fucking mental.
Yeah, well, I did try and say that when I was doing all research into it. I was like, this guy's a psycho. But he goes through my blessing, and yeah, there we go. Shart. That's a shart. That's a shart.
That in many ways far more disturbing than the actual story here, anyway.
Yeah, she's like, I really need to go. And he's like, no, I go first. And she told me this. I think it was kind of like a cry for help. I was like, oh, no, this is great. Best man speech. Like,
the festival was advertised by the organisers as a showcase of over 70 artists representing 20 different countries, each responding to the provocation of fractured bodies.
oh, crikey.
Blimey.
That is alarm bells ringing when you read that.
It has been reported that one performance by Ariana Ferrari saw the artist taking laxatives and lying down on stage. She then urinated and defecated in a display supposedly meant to allow the body to manifest itself.
What?
Did that. During the display, she had a microphone attached to her belly so the sound of her bowel movements could be blared out.
God.
Another performance by Joseph Ravens, who is literally just a load of ravens taped together, who once appeared on TV's America's Got Talent, involved multiple sex toys. Oh,
What would that one be then?
Called Demystifying the Anus. This is the Sharticle that keeps on giving. The organiser referred to it as containing a series of modified butt plugs.
Wow.
They added, each sex toy will embrace a different mood.
Like a mood ring.
From poignant
Free ring,
to
sorry.
playful, the actions and objects are designed to enrapture rather than repel in an effort to demystify the anus.
Good God. I wish I went.
Yeah,
That's really great.
Croydon Council has confirmed it spent £10,000 on the festival but declined to disclose its reasons for investing the money. Well, for arts, I would presume, you know.
Yeah.
James Price, there's the name of the Taxpayers Alliance, said something he was paid to say by very rich people.
You've got some shots. Send it
Please,
into our PO box
please,
address
get on to the
down
next
below.
story, so I
Yeah.
don't have
This is one of those ideas for a future video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crikey.
Eli Silverman demystifies the anus.
Bristol venue to play Africa by Toto on loop all night. What song's that?
I bless the rains down in
okay.
Africa. I bless the rains.
To raise funds for an African charity. DJ
fair.
Michael Savage will play the US rock band's biggest hit on vinyl for 5 hours straight.
Classic
At the
Savage.
Exchange in Bristol on the 30th of November, so there's still time to make it.
Oh, God, there is plenty of time.
We
yeah.
could go.
So, I must say, I think calling yourself a DJ when you play the same song in a loop is
Yeah.
a little bit stretchy.
Maybe he's going to do a little mix every time and just try and... Yeah. Fresh. He said people can be sponsored for how long they last.
Doing what?
Just standing there and listening. Band member Steve Lacouth, that was a whole band, said in a tweet he would kill someone after about 5 plays. He added, imagine if you will, we cut this in 1981. You think you have heard it too much. Lol. Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah, you do get fed up. Imagine if Black Lace get fed up of playing their songs over and over.
Good. Nobody asked them to, so they're probably not
Yeah,
going at all.
This could be worse than waterboarding. What is
This is the
going on
guy
with
who
this
wrote
tune?
it.
Yeah. You think you are sick of it, but it's a gift now.
So it's a hard song to dance to, though, isn't it? It's not.
We really need to play it without copyright. I need a refresher of all the... I know...
You remember that? You remember that time you stood on a cat's tail?
Yeah. I love the track. It's unusual, the ultimate guilty pleasure, but I'm not sure whether it'll fall asleep or not.
I
Mr.
don't like the
Savage
phrase
said.
guilty pleasure. If you like something, you like something. Don't be a coward about it. Never be ashamed of what you like, unless you like Piers Morgan. This week in priorities from The Metro. Mum changes son's name after tattoo artist spells his name wrong.
Okay. Is it like one letter or what's going on here?
A spelling mistake during a tattoo is always embarrassing, especially when it's a relative that you're commemorating. So why are they writing this as a narrative when they've given away the end of his title? So spare a thought for Swedish mother Joanna Giselle Sandström, or Johanna maybe, 30, whose tattoo artist allegedly misspelled her son Kevin's name as Kelvin. But instead of looking into painful and lengthy tattoo removal processes, Miss Sandstorm had a cunning solution. She killed her son.
Yeah.
Legally changed the name of her son.
Wow.
Her original plan was to get an emotive tribute to her newborn child, but was left reeling when she saw the mistake. I thought I was going to fart. I thought I was going to faint, she told me.
Oh, change that tattoo.
It wasn't until later that she noticed the huge mistake, but on returning to the tattoo parlour, the artist laughed and could only offer a refund.
Wow.
Well, he can only offer a refund, to be fair. After looking into the removal process, Ms. Sandstrom claimed and her husband came to the decision that the more intelligent thing to do would be to rename their 2-year-old child.
Well, I guess in a way it's only 2.
Now that they've had a third child, Freya, Ms. Sandstrom is looking to get yet more commemorative tattoos. But this time she vows to not make the same mistake. She said, I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper and check it over 10,000 times.
Brilliant.
Really,
Have you got a tattoo?
No. Should I get one?
Well, shall we get something?
Barshens.
Oh,
And then we have to change the name of Barshens because they've spelt it as Martians. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Barshens.
Sharticles. Up there, like, it goes all the way on.
Mark!
Hello.
I'm not touching that. Yellow feces.
Yeah, cool, kids.
Demystify the anus.